Show no mercy. Cheddar, are you there?
Howdy, gentlemen.
Hey, buddy.
Howdy.
Oh, okay. I decided to do the oil change on the car and do a little bit of work on it today, and part of that detailed moving my heavy-ass toolbox. Wasn't a problem at first. Now that I've sat down and relaxed, yeah. Now that I've sat down and relaxed, I don't feel like I can move again.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck.
Probably. Thankfully, while I was doing the work and moving my toolbox, I found my back brace. And it's got I had the gel pack for it in the freezer, so it's already frozen, so I have it on my back for now. You know, the hot and cool gel pack, so I'm gonna do both. Once it's basically completely warmed up from my back, I'm gonna put it in the microwave, warm it up a little bit, and then as it cools off from that, I'm gonna throw it in and cool it, chill it again. Cool though, another day of car's not running. Give me 5 minutes. Listen to the song. Bam, car's running. Yeah, I'm not installed fast.
I do miss the water thing, though.
Water medic. Buddies today. Yeah, they updated Fortnite. I hate it. Stupid cars.
Yeah.
Oh.
You smoked that dude, no problem.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bought me a 6-pack today.
Nice.
Oh, I'll go get a beer here in a minute then.
I'm about to finish this one and go grab another one.
Man, I was just at the bar on the beach, pissed me off. Like, first I ordered fries, they came cold. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And I fucking ordered a big thing, very cool thing, didn't even get the I'm sure they didn't put any booze in it. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the bar, finish my work on the car here, but it had like a little knock, and I was trying to figure out, like, put a bunch of my extensions together and use that as like a stethoscope, but it works, but it doesn't work, so I couldn't figure out exactly where it was coming from, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the auto parts store and get a stethoscope, a mechanic stethoscope from there, and freaking look up 2 parts I've been needing anyways, and on the way back I'm gonna stop and get a beer. My mom went with me and she didn't really want to stop at the bar, so I'm like, well, you know, Beer's $6. Usually mine are $6.50 to $7 because they're specialty beers. And fucking, I usually have two, so right there's a lot. But it's only $11.50 for a 6-pack of my beers at the gas station. I'm just gonna go get a 6-pack and go home, and I'll have 3 tonight, 3 tomorrow. I don't know what it is, and it could just be me though. I don't know if you guys have experienced this before, drinking it ever in your life or whatnot, but I experience it every time. No matter what beer it is, beer for some reason tastes different when you drink it at the bar opposed to drinking it at home. Don't know what it is. No. I only drink bottle. I don't drink can. I don't drink draft. I will only drink out of glass bottles.
Yeah, then that's just
I think it's an ambience
excitement
thing.
flavor.
Yeah, I think it's just an ambience thing, honestly. I'm just curious if
you guys
know
when you
take that.
when you take someone's French fry at like a hockey game or something. I don't know. That's my example.
Yeah.
But you take someone's French fry and how fucking good that French fry tastes.
Yeah. And you get your own. And
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I've always also credited to like, there's like, whenever I go to the bar for an after-work beer, I generally only I have 2 beers every day. There's 2 bars in town, and they were both my grandpa's bars, so I grew up in both of them. So I'll go to the one, and then I'll go to the other one, and the one's right by where I work, the other one's on the way out of town on the way home, so it's literally on the way home, and I stop and have another beer there. Depending on who's there, I might have a third or fourth, because it's like that ambience thing. But for me, for just 2 beers is like 2 hours, so when I'm out and about. I used to be a severe alcoholic in the military, so not severe alcoholic, but I drank twice, so to death like almost every weekend and most of the weekdays. So now I learned in the Marine Corps, I did a study on it, how much my body weight can process per hour. So how slow I need to drink a beer, or how quickly I can drink beers, and how long I need to take a break from it in between to be able to get a good buzz but not get fucked up.
It's science.
Oh yeah, then. They used to give you this thing in the Marine Corps. I think it's fucking awesome, and honestly, I think, you know, most big companies should do this as well. I think anybody should be able to have this, but it was called an Arrive Alive card, and you would get one, and you'd basically fill it out with your unit's info and the commanding officer of your unit, and it had a number on it, and that number was for a taxi cab company. And you had one time per month that the unit would cover any taxi fare, no matter how much it was for you, so that you didn't have to drive if you used that card. They would issue a new one every month if you had already used yours. Of course, a lot of us would say we used ours, but they kept track of it, so you couldn't get away with stacking them up and shit. Yeah, but I think like big companies should be doing that, like giving out Arrive Alive cards once a month to their employees, or like once a weekend. I think it was once every weekend actually. Every weekend I think they gave one. They offered us one if we hadn't used ours, or if we had used ours. And I feel like that's something like colleges especially. I feel that's something they should do for especially their
Damn, I got
students
7
and shit
kills.
that are of age.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I know what I need to do. I need to get up to that.
Found a mushroom.
It was cool too, because in California, around the base, almost all the bars knew the military and what that was, so you didn't even have to do it. You could be so fucking drunk, you couldn't even say a word. All you had to do was take that card out and hand it to the bartender, and he knew exactly what to do. He called him over, hey, I get a Marine, says from this unit, this is his commanding officer, he needs red oak. I definitely used mine a couple of times. A good
Another
couple
flight
of
where
times.
fucking people were hurt because of turbulence.
Wow. I've never been on a commercial flight that fell out of the sky, but I've been on a military plane that fell out of the fucking sky, and that was fucking scary.
Well, we flew into LA one time, and right before we got there, we hit a turbulent and fucking fell about 1,000 feet in about 5 seconds. It was fucking awesome. Everybody was freaking
Fuck
out, but
that.
Bo and I were like, "Fuck, let's go again."
Yeah, I was in the one and only time I ever flew in an Osprey in the Marines overseas was in a combat zone. So the way they take off is it took vertically off, and they get like 150 to 200 feet off the ground. And now everybody plays video games. Everybody's flown an Osprey. They're in Call of Duty, fucking Battlefield, whatever at some point in time. And I can tell you, after being in one of those, there's something those games don't do justice to. That motherfucker, when those propellers go forward, drops about 100 fucking feet straight down. Those propellers catch, and then it just shoo up like a fucking rocket. And when you're inside it when that happens, it's gut-wrenching.
I bet. It'd be scary as fuck.
But then in a combat zone for combat landing, because the reason why they shoot up like that is they have to get as high as they can, as quick as they can to get out of RPG fire and shit like that. I crack this beer open. And then so landing is the same way.
Fuck, there's only 12
C-130s
people
do it a
left.
little different, but landing they basically just nosedive straight to the airfield and pull up last second and land. And fucking that's gut wrenching too.
I fucking bet.
Fucking Six Flags ain't got that roller coaster. Oh. And I've been missing being in the military a lot recently.
Well, fuck, re-up.
I can. I can't go back to the Marines though. They won't take me back, so. But the Army will for another 2 years.
Forget that, dude. I was kidding. America's gonna need you when it falls apart.
Yeah, since I look at my cousin and what he's done with his career
10
in the
left.
Marines and where I could have been if I stayed in, I just think like, fuck, man, dude, like, is that the turning point that fucked up my life, deciding to get out and not stay in? Is that why I started to struggle for so many fucking years for a while, or what? I'm
Where's
just
this
wondering,
circle
like,
go?
if I went back in and actually tried to make a mini career out of it, would life, like, start to get a lot easier, like, with my cousin and shit?
Shit, maybe I shouldn't fucking. Should just go chill here.
Never know, dude. All you can do is contemplate.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
So I'm like, I still got 2 years before I have to make that decision, and before I can't make that decision again. So I'm like, I'm not rushing to it. But I'm like, at the same time, like, as morbid as it sounds, as much as it fucked me up, dude, I miss combat. I
Oh, I bet.
really do. That's where
I
I
bet you do.
shine the most. I shine more in combat than I ever did in any aspect of my life. Maybe not in being a father. I probably did better at being a father than that, but still. Like, I've always said I don't belong in this century. I should have been born like 1,000 years ago swinging a battle axe into some dude's skull on an ancient battlefield. That's why I got out, though. I didn't agree with the war anymore. So I was like, fuck this. I don't want
Yeah.
another deployment.
4 left. Fuck.
Easy to say you don't agree with it, but once you're over there and you see it, you're like, holy fuck, I see what people are talking about now.
Oh, yeah. I've had lots of friends show me some fucked up shit.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, different experience for sure. Being there, man, I bet.
craziest moment for me was my uncle. He did 32 years in the Marine Corps. He did 6 tours in Vietnam. And he got to see me go through boot camp and graduate and go on my first combat deployment before he passed and everything. And it was Agent Orange that ended up finally getting him. But I remember we were sitting there talking about it and everything. And it was like the same way with him. Like, he got wounded and couldn't stay in anymore, and so he was like, well, if I can't go over there with my guys, I'm not gonna stay in because I can't, be part of this and thinking about it. And that was kind of my shit. Like, I got sent to a non-deployable battalion, and I had a choice to re-enlist and try to get deployable again or get out. And I was like, I don't really want to re-enlist and go back to that war because I don't necessarily super agree with it, but I also don't want to just sit here in the rear with the gear and do fucking nothing. So fuck this shit. I'm getting out. It was when Obama's the one who did it for me. Is when he gave his speech saying that his exact words, I'll never forget it. He said that I was sitting in the office with my re-enlistment papers in my hand, already signed, ready to re-enlist. And I was watching him give, I don't remember what, if it was a State of the Union or something. He was giving a speech, and in his speech he started talking about the military and veterans, and he said exactly, and I quote, "The military men and women of this country have been so brave, so patriotic, and so honorable that they have willingly volunteered to give their lives for our country. They should be honorable enough to willingly pay for their own health care." And when I heard that, I was like, I do not feel right defending this man anymore. And I threw my papers in the fucking trash and got out. That was the last straw for me. I was overseas when one of the government shutdowns happened and they weren't paying everybody and they didn't pay us. So for a whole week and a half, we didn't do any patrols or nothing. We just sat on base and did jack shit. We were like, fuck it, you ain't paying us, we ain't killing.
Dude fell down. Oh, fuck.
Why did it go so high? Something.
I'm fucked if this dude gets a shot on me. Whoa! He ain't gonna get a shot on me, motherfucker.
Huh. Never had that happen before.
Where the fuck is he? Dude hiding behind a car, man. Where the motherfucker is he hiding? He's gonna have to drive that car off the edge to survive. Oh, there he comes.
Got him. We had to smack him in the face with the tail. Got like something that we're doing now. You haven't been thrown yet, but you will. I promise you it'll happen.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, such horseshit. I fucked up, man. I couldn't jump out of that thing in time.